Is the FBI corrupted? Is that what you're saying?
Well, the president just fired the FBI director,
Correct.
sending a signal that this is the third firing he's had of people that were investigating him. So it becomes point that you go, the first person, Preet Bharara, was investigating him, he was fired. Then you've had a Justice Department official, the acting Attorney General fired, and now you had the head of FBI fired.
Sally Yates was investigating President Trump?
Sally Yates was the acting head of the Justice Department.
I'm aware, but she wasn't involved in an investigation in Trump that I'm aware of.
She was look, the FBI director reports to Sally Yates. I mean, that's the governing structure.
So what are you saying?
Anybody can Google that.
This conspiracy is getting too complex for me to keep up with, though I do this every night. Are you saying that Trump fired Sally Yates in order to squelch the Russia investigation? I thought he fired Sally Yates because she contradicted his executive order on immigration.
No, she came specifically to talk about General Flynn. She came to the White House and said, we have to worry about General Flynn. His contact with the Russians is improper. He may be blackmailed. You've made him the national security advisor. Something has to be done. Soon after that, she was fired.
Different matter. So, but you're saying she was actually the one thing the rest of us didn't know was that she was actually fired at Putin's orders. I mean, I'm missing. Look,
no. Look, I think you should look at this very calmly. This is something we should look at. Well, so this is something to look at very calmly. This White House has, just this recent firing has multiple stories. So just because they say they fired her for not going on the travel ban and supporting the travel ban doesn't mean that's the reason why they fired. Every single day the White House comes out with one explanation and the president goes out and changes it.
But the bottom line is, are you saying that the FBI, the tens of thousands of people who work there, is corrupted as an institution by Donald Trump, who's been in office for 4 months, and in that time he's somehow corrupted the body of the FBI? That the people who work there are then why, if you're not saying that, then why would you take the investigation from them and hand it to somebody appointed by politicians? This doesn't make sense.
Look, there's multiple ways of doing this. You can have an independent prosecutor that's appointed by the Justice Department. That's been brought up. You can have an independent prosecutor or a body that's appointed by the Intelligence Committee or in the Senate. So there's multiple ways of doing this.
But who would that be?
The fact of the matter is,
who is trusted enough to do that?
Look, the fact of the matter is, there is an issue here that needs to be investigated. The president seems like, by his actions, doing everything he can to intimidate the people, the very people that are investigating him. And so, if we believe in a law and order presidency, then he should be accounted to the law as well as anybody else.
I guess here's the point, Mustafa.
Loses the confidence in government.
And part of the reason the average person is losing confidence is because the left has spun this ludicrous and incredibly complex conspiracy theory about, look, you're saying that the FBI is too corrupt to investigate this.
You can go down the list of the number of Republican leaders in the House and the Senate.
I don't care what Republican leaders in the House or Senate think.
Then what do you care about? You keep saying left, but I'm showing you that there are people on the Republicans that do. Well, if you care about facts, then you want an independent investigation, and you want the facts to come out, and you don't want the president with the ability to fire people that are actually investigating.
You know what you guys are all doing? I've reached this conclusion after 4 months. This is totally fake. It's totally disingenuous. This whole it's good for the country to get an independent investigation.
Right? Like
that's not true.
Everything you disagree with becomes fake.
You can insult me if you want.
Everything you disagree with becomes fake. I'm not trying to insult you, Tucker. I'm just trying to point out something to you. I would like you to listen.
Thanks, Mustafa. I appreciate it.